you allowed me to try a little staining beforehand.
Oh,
so this was about the same color, and we soaked that in a little coffee.
No! Who doesn't love hanging jugs in the window and having their neighbours say, "Is that stained glass?"
It looks like stained glass.
Do you know what, my lovelies? It's been quite a week here on the Chanel. It's been quite a month, to be honest, here in planet Earth. And I think we need a little bit of 90s nonsense to help us get through the rest of this month. Gosh, February is the shortest month, but sometimes, every now and then, every couple of years, I'm like, this is the longest month I've ever seen, ever.
I can't wait to die.
Today we're watching Decorating Scents, taking it all the way back to 1997, where we simply must paint a rug on the floor. You guys love this, I love this. Please help me, I'm going insane. Grab yourself a beverage, pop your little Ochinger right into your scandal hole, and let's see what Joan comes up with this time, shall we? $500 to ruin your home. Please help me. I'm going insane.
Hi, and welcome to Decorating Scents, the show that gives you great decorating ideas
Gives
for
you
a lot
nothing
less.
for money.
I'm Joan Steffen. And before we go any further, I just have to let you
I'm
see
going
this
to mug
beautiful view that I am looking at here.
Oh,
Isn't that
dear.
gorgeous?
A sinking house? Is that the Waverley? Who knows the Waverley? I've been on the Waverley. Does anybody know the Waverley? No.
Isn't that gorgeous?
No.
We are on the shores of beautiful Lake Minnetonka in Minnesota, and we are going
good.
inside this 90-year-old
Minnesota.
cottage to redo a small upper bedroom.
I'm sorry. Oh, this has to be a joke. We're in this bijou old cottage to redo a small. Where is, I can see 3 sets of patio French opening doors, Joan.
90-year-old cottage to redo a small upper bedroom for under $500.
A small upper bedroom in this 90-year-old cottage. Small? Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see about that. No spoilers! It's so nostalgic.
This
Oh, no! I've opened the menu. Oh, my breasts! It's so nostalgic, isn't it? I didn't even watch it. Does anybody spend a cent anymore? Are they even in circulation?
This little house used to be a lake cabin, so the rooms are very small, very little storage. Let me show you what I need in this bedroom.
This little house.
They were lucky here.
Bigger
They
than
got
my
a couple
current
of
house.
closets, but they're not very deep. So there isn't much storage. It really doesn't answer all of their storage needs.
Sorry, there isn't much storage. I can at least see 7 cupboards where you're standing, so I don't believe you, Joan. I don't believe.
So their solution was something that has become the focal point in this bedroom.
Sorry.
That's
How? She can take 7 or 8 steps across the room, and she's like, this tiny cottage. Yeah, I wouldn't even let my cat live in this cottage. I can see the storage. She was like, there's no storage. You're in storage. The closet is glass. There's so much storage.
something that has become the focal point in this bedroom.
Preamble across
That's
the
all their
entire
folded sweaters
wing.
over here. This is not a good
Semester
thing.
sweaters.
So we have to figure out some storage solution there, and we are going to do that. The other thing about this room, there isn't a
Sorry,
whole
this
lot.
person has far too many clothes. What's this? They have no storage because their house is full of woolen jumpers. It's not a jumper, it's a chemise.
The other thing about this room, there isn't a whole lot of architectural detail. You can see a big blank wall over here.
I'll give her that. There's
The
no
one thing it does have
architectural
going for it is
detail.
this fabulous lake view.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And that would be $17
And we are going to
million
maximize that
now.
lake view with the help of a woman who has pulled together so many budget designs
here we
for us.
go.
She's
Who
so
is
good
it?
at
Who is it this week?
Interior designer Nan Sloan. How nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
You are going
Have we met Nan? Nanny? Have we met Nan Sloan
to Nan
before?
Sloan. How nice to see you.
She looks a little bit less insane than the other ones, so who knows? This might actually be a nice makeover. No! We haven't been pegged by Peggy or deranged by that other one.
Oh, good to see you.
You are going to work magic in this room. I just know it.
We have to.
Yeah, this has got to disappear for
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah,
she's
it's
got a
just not
CAD,
good. And right
an
now,
AutoCAD
that's a
book.
focal point when you walk in the room.
Absolutely is.
Come here, I've got an idea just to show you how we're changing the floor plan.
sit on the bed
As I
with
said,
me.
you walk in right now, and that's
Oh, she's a designer.
right now, and that's what you're seeing.
Absolutely.
So take the bed
Okay.
and put that in the corner.
The bed goes in the corner.
Right, and we're going to
I
put
don't know about
the
this.
shelf
Beds in corners. Isn't that bad energy? Beds in corners.
over here, so when you walk in, it'll be parallel to the closet.
Oh no. Oh Oh, Nanny, stop it! Daytime tweed and a wig on a bin.
Create a little dressing area.
A
and
dressing
sleeping
area?
That looks very cool.
Yeah.
Now I know there's been
looks
some work
small
done
and
already in this room because I have pictures of the before.
A tremendous amount. Yeah, we had to strip down some wallpaper that had been here for over 30 years.
It was
And it
time.
was dark, unfloral, and busy, and it just distracted from the room, and you didn't look outside.
And those walls are going yellow.
They're going to, yeah, kind of match my vest.
That'll look great. Now the ceiling has already had some work done, and I love that look.
Well, I think that was a great idea, and the homeowners had a son, a friend's son do that, and what he did was
They
just
had
a
a
real
son
pale
once,
blue on the
not
sky, and
anymore.
then some clouds, and
she's
this
pretty.
low ceiling has been opened right up to the sky.
Absolutely. And the furniture, I like this, and I know you do too.
Yeah, this is something that they've purchased, and we're going to work with this kind of beadboard with the birch trim theme. We're gonna
Remember,
create a new-
there's no storage in this room. You just can't. This is tiny 90-year-old cottage. It used to be a lake house, so it's very tiny and there's no storage. Do words just mean something else now?
headboard.
Oh, okay.
We have to
headboard?
back the wall unit, and so yeah, we're working with this. It's got a real good cottage look
They're
for
going to
us.
make it into a headboard.
And we're got a lot of work to do. We're going to do it all for under $500.
We can do it.
Let's get
Got a
going.
phrase.
All right.
Put that on a t-shirt. Right, here
As
we go.
you can see,
We've
the
got this.
focal point in this room is
Before.
all wrong. The open shelf units stacked with clothes are really an eyesore. And the
I mean,
current
yeah,
furniture...
okay, I do agree. It's not the most pretty storage. It feels very much like we inherited this storage device from Nan, and now we have to also use it. That's what it kind of feels like. Although that also feels strangely very 90s. To me now, I'd associate this with my, grandma. But actually, grandmas in, the 60s didn't have stuff like this, did they? So 90s grandma? Oh, no.
And the current furniture placement does not take advantage of the room's greatest feature,
A bomb.
that lake view.
That is a good view.
The room needs to be brightened up with color and
That window is
divided
quite
into
low,
two
isn't it?
separate areas, a sleeping area and a dressing area. Our mission is to lighten up this bedroom.
Piss
So the first
yellow.
thing we did
Just
was cover
piss
the
all
walls
over
with
the
golden
walls,
yellow
girl.
paint, the color of honeycomb. Look at what a
Honeycomb?
change 1 gallon of paint can make.
Why is it? Why are we plagued with yellow ochre in the 90s? Why is everything yellow and that really ill color of wood that just makes you think oh, this isn't wood. This is kind of making me feel a bit sick. It's the wood equivalent of looking at your phone in the back of a car. Oh, motion sickness. In fact, this is the same color as the vomit that you might get from looking at your phone in the back of a car.
Next, we primed the window trim.
Right.
Then we painted it with a clean white
Okay,
enamel.
actually,
This will
white.
disguise the glaring dark wood and create a fresh contrast against our
Actually.
new yellow walls. Now we're ready.
Oh, she's planned her outfit for this occasion. Beige on the bottom, yellow on the top, with a wisp of white.
Now we're ready to reorient the room.
Oh,
we moved
they're
the 3
individual things,
storage
are they? Oh,
units
yeah,
to
oh,
the
good,
other
yeah.
side of the room with the open shelves parallel to the closets, creating a dressing area.
Creating
the room
a
is
prison.
now divided into 2 rooms. A
Oh,
sleeping
it's so
area
much better. What? Look, they already have wardrobes. Why not just get rid? This is clearly a storage room, right? This is a guest room or did they say children's room? There's too many clothes. You don't need this many clothes. You don't need it. Holding clothes. No, you don't need it.
I've never owned shoes that I didn't find in a bin.
1 chest of drawer per person and a space in the wardrobe.
and a dressing area.
Oh, it's like a library of
Clothing
horrors.
hooks in the shape of stars were added on the back wall of the dressing area.
Like that
Again,
idea.
this new nook disguises and eliminates the clothing from being visible. Because the backs of the storage units are cardboard and not at all attractive, we nailed beadboard panels and finished trim across all 3 units,
Oh, God.
connecting them
Has she
and
ever used a
creating a
hammer? Sorry,
false
have you ever used a hammer before, madam?
3 units, connecting them across all 3 units, connecting them and creating a false wall. Cost for the panels, just $75.
Right.
Then we hung inexpensively framed postcards along the back of our new false wall. When you have a false wall, treat it like a wall.
Do you know, I actually don't hate the idea of creating a false wall. What I do really, really dislike is, do you see how dark, how absolutely dark just over the false wall is? Because the light is in the middle of the room and through the window. So if you want to get dressed for an evening and the sun is set down, how are you going to see in your new, what are they calling it, clothing nook?
The frames are attached with raffia and push-pin stars.
Raffia? Oh.
Total cost for 3 frames, $39.
I saw you coming.
What a deal on these frames.
I know, and they're
sorry,
really
no.
nicely made. They've got bevel
been
cut
mugged.
mats and
They are, and it really shows up.
Yeah.
These postcards. I think that's a great
those
idea.
are the owners, and they have those postcards. They've been collecting old postcards from the lake for years.
1904.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. Everyone
and
had
it's
a
such an
hobby, didn't they, in
inexpensive
the
and good way
90s? They could
to
do that.
make use of them
Everyone
and
had
create some
disposable
art.
Looks
income.
great on our faux wall here.
It
But you've
does,
got
doesn't
other
it?
ideas for walls, faux and otherwise.
I do. Just kind of showing different ways you can hang things. This is, again, this was an old magnet, and I guess the back side broke off, and I've put a little braid on
I don't
there.
hate a fleur-de-lis.
But again, just hanging that just makes it so much more.
I really like this one too. It's just a little piece of like netting with a little copper on
Yeah,
one
it's just
side.
screening,
piece
and it's
of
just
netting.
a simple
Oh,
idea. And then I put a little button up at the top.
I
a
like
wire.
that. Bottom line, the lesson is just look around your house. There's probably all kinds of cool stuff you can experiment, get
Oh yeah,
creative
go
with.
through your junk drawer, your old jewelry box.
Ooh,
it's
even
all
the
got
fly
something
is
you
happy
can
with
just,
it.
Add to embellish the frames.
It's great. But we have to get busy because we have to dress the bed. Gotta
That's
do
We have
that
to get busy
new
because
focal point.
we have an appointment with... no, don't say.
Love it. I love everything about it. Lazing off.
Okay,
We
so they're moving
repositioned the bed into the corner of the room.
Corner of
This
the room.
dramatic angle visually opens up the room and takes advantage of the view to the
It
lake.
does take advantage
We
of the
constructed
view, though,
a
doesn't
beadboard
it?
headboard. This headboard anchors the bed into the corner and creates a focal point. The beadboard headboard also coordinates with the existing white and pine armoire the couple already
Oh, an armoire!
own. Maintaining the beach house look, we dressed the bed with
Ooh,
new
they've borrowed from the skirts in the last episode, haven't they? The cross-dressing room. The room for cross-dressing less.
cloth linens, red,
Clocked.
white, blue, yellow, and green stripes.
God.
The $27 bed skirt was chosen for its tailored lines.
For your very own inbuilt cross-dressing behaviour.
Tailored lines.
A bed
The
skirt.
fresh white cotton is fresh and clean.
Skirt.
We
The word
saved
skirt
money
has
by
lost all
purchasing a
meaning.
duvet cover and slipping the old down comforter into it.
Okay.
This Oxford comforter is the only pattern that will be introduced into the room because we want the room to have a calm feel.
With that bright yellow. Calm? Is yellow calming?
We
I
want
guess
the
it
room to
sort of
have
is, isn't it?
very little visual distraction so that your eye will
Did you put a toad next to the bed?
visual distraction
Sure.
so that your eye will travel naturally to the glorious view of the lake.
Okay. So far, this
Speaking
isn't
of
the worst
glorious,
one.
the hardwood floors are in excellent condition.
Okay.
But we felt that they needed a little warmth and texture.
Why?
To
What
achieve
did
that, we purchased this natural
A
fiber
skirt!
rug made of 1 foot square sections.
Okay.
This rug is sold at $1.50 a square and can be made in any size.
Okay.
We spent $36
That's
for
not
a
hateful
4 by
for a
6
rug. Well, actually, I think that texture would be quite unpleasant to step on in the middle of the night. You'd be like, but a $36 rug sounds like an acceptable price. Sometimes in this show, they're like, this cost us $72. And we're like, that is a piece of wood from the bin.
A sisal rug like this visually
Sisal?
anchors all the furniture together on this side of the room. Because the lake view was spectacular and privacy was not an issue, we decided not to do any fussy window treatments.
No.
We hung these antique shutters on each
Okay,
side of the
antique
window to
shutters.
frame the view without blocking the view.
That's
the shutters
good.
pulled
Okay,
your
do you
eye
know what? Okay. Do you know what? Okay.
out to the lake. We left them in their unpainted, primitive state.
Oh, I don't know about
Visually,
that.
they are far more
could have been
interesting
zhuzhed.
left distressed. Nan, you are a magician. This room has changed so dramatically.
Why is she brandishing an oar? And why has she got a mace? Okay, Nan hasn't been completely insane this time. I'm quite glad we're not having cowboys painted on the walls, no lariats in shot, not everything covered in skirts and dust in your tiny kitchen. However, there is a looming darkness in the corner, isn't there? And what was there not really that much of in the 90s? Looming, well, actually, I suppose there was quite a lot of looming darkness, wasn't there?
Thanks.
took a
It
few years
really
to
is
get
great.
here.
And I know a good magician always has a couple of surprises to pull out at the end of the show.
This was found in a closet.
A lighting fixture like this in a closet.
It's
In the
fabulous.
closet.
This old star antique lighting fixture. We're going to replace the one that we have and put the star up in the sky.
It's going to look like magic up
Oh,
there.
I know, it's wonderful.
It'll be great. And
But
this?
what are you
And
gonna
this
do about the
antique canoe
darkness in the
paddle,
corner?
$15.
Bad.
Is she going to spank
Where's that
her
going?
with?
Up there?
Oh,
Right
good.
there.
Yes.
Great.
Isn't that great?
Look. Okay, so add the $15 in. How much did we spend?
$4.96.
Good.
A bargain.
Thanks again so much. This
Thanks.
is fabulous. We have to take one more look at everything that we've accomplished.
Okay,
in
let's
this
have a
series.
look. What's happened now? Right, so we've got a functional yet dull kind of room. Oh. It's just a bit like... That's nice. Okay, I'm not sure about the ore, but I prefer the ore over the like barbed wire vines they had over there. This is where I'm confused because it's so dark. I'm sorry, how can you see anything? It's also, if you were putting on a jumper and you bumped that wardrobe, it just smash, immediately dead. I don't know about the darkness.
I hope you'll stay with us because when we come back, it is trash.
You know what, Joan? I think this time I might.
I'm going to figure out what a trumeau is, and then we're going to show you how to make one out of
We're going to
old
show
pictures
you how to
and
put
mirrors.
it up yourself.
Now it is trash to treasure time.
Oh,
That time
yes,
we take
with the
something that you may
denimed
have found at a garage
homosexuals.
sale or a flea market, somebody else's trash, and we turn it into something that you can treasure in your home. And I really shouldn't say we, it's these guys.
Oh, they're in
Jim
the
Henson
same
and
outfit as
Steve
last
Douthat.
time. They had one day to book them and they made the most of it.
They own an antiques and home accessories store in Minneapolis called
You know what
American
that means,
Island.
don't
It's
you?
just fabulous. Thanks for letting us come out here again today. Talk to you later.
a couple of
but I know,
friends
Jim, that you have an idea to turn like a
Supermarket
big
Sweep.
blocky work table into a very cool harvest table.
Right. We turned this work table into what we think looks like a real traditional taper-legged harvest table.
I love the
Okay.
end result, but how did you begin?
Well, if you look on the original table that we started with, these were the same, by the way.
Okay, right. So we've got a 2-for-1 look.
Particular table had these chunky 2x4 legs and all
Right.
this extra wood, support, and it collapsed and very complicated. So I took all the legs off of this table, or off of this table actually, and then I tapered the legs, and then I beveled the edges a little bit.
Did you make them?
It's a
Is that
great
making them
look. It makes it
weaker?
look so elegant.
Yes.
Right.
Hang on.
Right.
Is that possibly tampering with the structure? Are we also having another booby trap table? Do you remember last time? It was like, balance this glass on this paper napkin for a table. Feels like we're going to also be like, oh, just put your large antiques on this table that might collapse. Teapots?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no.
And gives it that real traditional
Does it?
taper leg look.
Okay.
And then the color.
The color is just latex paint that we painted on.
He loves a latex and then a distressed latex, doesn't he?
And then we wipe.
I'm sure he's seen a few of those in the clubs.
It looks great.
And then the last step with
Do
this
you know,
table.
I will say though, although it is... Oh, it's quite hideous, isn't it? It's not the most egregious thing. I do think I could see that, even in this day and age, in like a country style kitchen, country house, kind of farm kitchen style table. Maybe not.
was just adding a richer stain color to the top and putting a coat of matte varnish on it.
You pay a lot for this table in a store.
Yes, you would. In this condition.
It's a great look.
Thanks.
Thanks. Until moments ago, I did not know this, but this is a trumeau. I have never heard of a trumeau before.
Trumeau.
Well, I think it's French for paint by number. No, it's
don't
not
think
really.
so.
But this is a paint by number.
You know, really?
Yeah, the next collectible too. So invest your money in paint by numbers.
Paint by numbers. I
Right.
heard it here first.
Actually, a trumeau is just a mirror with a piece of art.
What are you talking about? The next collectible is paint by numbers. No.
It's just something, for some reason, I love the look of, and it's very formal, very European. But by using something like a paint by number or some goofy,
I've never
funky
seen this
oil
in my
painting,
life, so
you've
I
got
don't know
it kind
how-
of brings
where
it
in
down
Europe.
to earth,
And
I
you can
like
do
that.
it yourself.
Right.
Simply.
Right. There's another way, and this I cut the painting to fit in the frame and had the mirror cut too. The mirror's about $5. The painting was probably about $1.
Probably.
It's going to be worth a lot though. And then I cut a
Okay.
piece of wood to go across the center. And
But there's
just,
a simpler way of doing
There
it.
is a
Painting,
much simpler way.
mirror.
Okay.
And that is to take a regular, this
Amalgam.
is just a basic mirror, and I got this at a discount department store
How
for
much?
$15,
15 bucks?
wood frame, nice mirror. Cut a print the same
And just
width as
put
the
it
mirror.
over the mirror.
Okay.
Any print, any painting.
Anything you like.
Right, and this you can actually just glue
And it
on. You could
doesn't
use a
fit.
spray adhesive or contact cement,
Okay.
and then you cut a piece of trim to go across here.
And spray paint it whatever you
Right, any
your
color
frame
you
is.
like. So this makes a great, simple, really inexpensive piece of artwork for above your mantle or just wherever you want to have it.
Not just
I don't think it does. I'm really sorry, but no.
another typical mirror.
Right.
It's a trumeau.
It's a trumeau.
Of course.
Very French.
Sounds good, thanks.
Right.
Look at these great fabrics.
Oh,
well, you've
baby
probably
clothes.
heard of tea staining fabrics like this, but Jim
I'm sorry, what?
probably heard
You've probably
of
heard
tea staining
about the
fabrics like
hummingbird.
this, but Jim tells me that Coffee is hot.
He likes to be teabagged.
Is the way to go.
Okay,
When we're
how
talking
is
about
it?
volumes of fabric or using fabric for reupholstering or slip covering, you're not going to get very much out of this little tea bag.
It's a little stale.
And
he just
what
likes
I
the
wanted
little
to point
tea
out,
bag.
first of all, is these beautiful old fabrics and the wonderful feel that they have. You know, it's a visual feel.
Yeah.
I
This
also
is an
like
example
feeling
of
tea
some old
bags.
chintz, and this is some-
Stop that immediately. I'm gonna cry. Grow up.
chintz, and this is some old linen.
But how do you
Oh,
get
good.
that if you've got new fabric?
Well, yeah, for example, this is a piece of new fabric.
Oh, awful.
And you can see, the white background and the contrast is too strong.
Looks
It
pretty
just doesn't
stark.
match.
Oh, so we have to
And
teabag it, do
then
we?
here's a piece that I
Teabagged.
tea stained
Oh,
or
good.
coffee stained, and you can see it goes with the other two really
looks like-
well
it
now.
does
You know,
look
it has
a
that
bit more
wonderful
parchment, I
old
guess.
feel to it.
Does it have to be real strong coffee or
Aged.
what?
Yeah, I
Liquid.
prefer to use really
Smelly.
strong coffee, like as much coffee as you can hold in the coffee maker, and
Really?
then go from there.
We've actually got espresso over here, don't we?
Yeah, well, I mixed a little espresso in too.
Now, how about lace tablecloths? We were talking
Can't
about
take
this.
her
Everybody
anywhere.
has a stained old.
A good, a
tablecloth.
doily
You know
for the
what? Can't really
occasion.
Put it out because it's got the stains
Right,
on
it's
it.
got stains on it.
So-
why not try to coffee stain
Yeah,
it?
you allowed me to try a little staining beforehand.
Oh,
So this
what
was
is
about the same
that?
color, and we soaked that in a little coffee.
No! Oh, I hate that. Oh,
That in a little coffee, and look
And
at the difference
that
there.
would
look
cover
at
up
the
a lot of
difference
stains.
there.
yeah,
Put
isn't that
it
a
in
great
the
warm
bin.
look? Mm-hmm. Also,
It might have already been in the
Yeah, I
bin.
wanted you to point out the trim. We've got an example of some 70s trim that's kind of orange.
really garish
Yeah,
looking.
yeah.
So what are we
Very
gonna
garish.
do?
So what are we
Pour
gonna
the
do?
coffee in
Cover it in poo.
Okay, see how simple this is? Dip a little trim in there, and
Just show the contrast.
Oh, actually, that's
it's
not
really
hideous.
subtle, but that's what it's supposed to do. It's just supposed to give it a little.
Well, pull it down a few
Patina.
notches. This almost looks like it could be terracotta or kind of an
Yeah.
Italian thing,
Yeah.
whereas this is definitely
Ouch.
orange.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, sounds
Kind
good.
of an Italian
You know what?
thing.
I learned again. Another day at the farm, learning wonderful things. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much again.
It was really fun having you here.
Oh, Joan's quite the ally.
I hope you'll
isn't
stay
she?
with us because when we come back.
Oh, do you
we're
know
going
what,
to meet a-
Joan? I might have changed my mind. I'm not sure I will be. Oh,
If you love
God.
the colors, yellow and
What is
blue,
this
as I
Wendy
do,
house?
You are going to love this guest bedroom and bath that we're about to share with you. It is gorgeous.
What's
Take a
this?
look
Where's the
around. It's
International
so
Federation of
fresh.
Oopsie Daisy?
It's so bright and it's so inviting. It makes you want to just kind of move in and spend a couple of days. And
No,
there's
it makes me feel
certain
quite ill.
French Provençal kind of thing happening in here that it just really
Is it
works.
stained
And
glass?
best of all, it was done on a budget by a very creative homeowner by the name of Linda Campbell.
Oh, hello, Linda.
Nice to meet you.
Everyone
Nice to meet
has
you.
the same hairstyle.
Nice to meet you.
Fabulous room.
Oh, thank you.
And I know you had an ulterior motive to do the yellow and a
Well,
blue here.
Did you?
I like
Yeah,
the
she
colors
likes
yellow
piss
and blue,
play.
but I thought if I did them really bright, no one would stay too long, including my mother. Mother, I hope you're not watching.
I know, she's just kidding. It's okay.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to tell us about this great wall finish. I love this. It's so soft and yet
Okay.
there's a real statement going
Have they
on
been
here.
teabagged as well?
We did it with it's called a color wash, and you just pick a couple of colors that you like, one lighter and one darker. You
Close in tone.
Right, close in tone. You put the lighter color on first, and then you mix the top color with a glaze, and paint it on,
set fire
and
to
wipe it
it?
off a little bit.
It sounds simple.
It is very simple, and you can
Okay, so
find the
it's like a
technique in most
photography
painting books.
background.
Now this is,
really.
I think, a wonderful
Backdrop.
idea. For your window treatments?
Well, yes,
What is
and,
that?
and really on a budget.
Oh,
we
God.
made the valances out of a tablecloth.
Not expensive at
Not
all.
expensive at all. This tablecloth was $13.
Room for everyone,
And what we
isn't
did
there?
was use the border of the tablecloth, as you can
Okay.
see, for the valance. We turned it under with a little bit of fabric tape and some lining, and put it on a very inexpensive rod.
Hardly any sewing.
Okay,
Sewing there was
right,
really
nice.
simple.
Very
Hide the
simple.
curtain,
But
hide
you
the
did let
rod.
this
I do love the fact that everything in the 90s is like, we have this thing that's functional and looks nice, but we have to hide it. So what we're going to do is make a skirt. Hide it with a skirt. If you've got something you don't like, hide it with a skirt.
Part go to waste
No,
either,
no,
know
and I
that.
think one of the most exciting parts of this tablecloth was that we made the shades out of the middle of the
Oh, you can pull down her skirt. Oh, no. Oh, this is a bit striptease, isn't it? I don't know why. This is
this
so funny.
tablecloth was that we made the shades out of the middle of the tablecloth. We cut the tablecloth in half and used this long section here, as you can see. And we bought the shade lining.
What did you do that for?
There's no sewing in this at all.
Oh, Linda.
And then you can put it on a very inexpensive shade roller that you can buy at any fabric store.
Oh,
That's
God.
Very simple.
Great little surprise when you roll down the shade.
I think so.
You could say that
and a little
again.
bit of privacy too.
Yeah, great.
God.
Linda purchased this trundle bed new. She likes the fact that she has sleeping for two just by pulling out the bottom drawer. A great
does
space
she?
saver.
Goodness me.
All of the bedding came from catalog shopping.
Oh, well, there's a
The pillows
surprise.
and sham covers
Oh,
were found at
catalog
outlet
shopping.
clearance bins.
Bins.
Mixing all sorts of patterns together seems like
Okay,
a
that's
risky
very
business,
like
but
butternut
relating
squash,
them to
isn't
each
it?
other by
Is it?
choosing designs in the same
Very
two
country.
colors
Gingham,
is one
butter.
way of making a successful combination. Because this south-facing room is flooded with light, Linda wanted some of that natural light to flow into the dark hallway.
We would look
So
so
she kept an
bright
old
yellow.
window
If
from
anyone
her
went in there, we would
bathroom
just look
renovation
immediately
and
bright
cut out
yellow.
a place for it in her guest bedroom.
Okay.
Now the light that comes in from this
you can
bedroom
spy on
flows
people
out into the hallway
in the bed
to
at
lighten
night.
it up.
Indoor windows, yes or no?
No.
Stained
With
glass!
the help of her 9-year-old son, Linda hung
Why would you have an open window over a staircase that also has a jar on a very precarious ledge? That's booby traps everywhere.
shutters on the inside window. She dragged on cornflower blue paint to give it an aged faux finish effect.
Okay.
This pine dresser moved from the hallway into this bedroom. And this writing desk was a child's school desk circa 1880.
Oh my goodness, an actual
Linda, I could
antique
be wrong, but I'm
ruined.
getting tablecloth.
Okay.
Well, that's
Another
what this
tablecloth on the
is.
floor.
And we wanted an inexpensive option for the floor so that we could roll it up
Didn't
and
she
get it out of
say
the way.
like, oh, we've got this single tablecloth for $13, and they've just like copy pasted it around the entire room? So you've actually spent more like $1,300 on 11,000 tablecloths that you've cut into surprises under skirts.
For the trundle.
For the
And
trundle.
we bought some artist canvas for $20.
Oh, good.
Cut it, put it on the floor, cut it to the shape of
Put it on
of
the
the
floor.
tablecloth.
Put it in
And
the
then
bin.
we used
Throw it
a
in
little
the
bit
sea.
of fabric glue in a painter's tin and a roller, and we rolled the glue on the canvas and put the rug right on top of it. That's all this is.
You make it sound easy.
It's a tablecloth on the floor, though, isn't it? Like, that's what it
The
is.
tablecloth, again, $13, and the artist canvas, $20.
Not bad.
You could have bought
And
a
a
nice
lot of
rug.
impact.
This is what a bathroom should look
God.
like. It's so nice and white and bright. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it looks a bit like an asylum bathroom, doesn't it? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, how did you start?
The first thing I did was strip the floor from the linoleum and paint it white.
Oh,
These are the
Okay.
original floorboards.
but that was a big change.
Big change and very inexpensive.
And this shower curtain really pulls everything together.
even the shower
From the
curtain's
bedroom
got
to
a
the
skirt.
bathroom And everything.
It's
This
a
is
ready-made shower
fabulous.
curtain right off the shelf.
And the window treatment.
Oh,
is
another skirt.
spectacular.
This time.
$6
lace.
table runners. We just took a little
Somebody
pleated-
take the tablecloths away from this woman. They do not need, you don't need to decorate your house with tablecloths. I'm sorry, Linda.
in each corner, and we use what is called a push pin to hold it onto the window frame. There's no rod there.
So you're just stuffing it in.
You are so creative, and it all pulled together so
It
well.
turned out really well. Thank you.
You've
can't
inspired
just
me.
have
Thank
something,
you for
can
letting
you?
us come
Put a
in and just
skirt
kind
on
of
it.
peek around all your wonderful things.
And they
here.
think
You're
we're the
welcome.
problem.
Hope you'll stay with us because when we come back,
Joan,
Nan Sloan's going to share some design secrets with us.
Oh, is she? Right. Baby doobie doobie boo, she's got scouts.
We are back in our wonderful bedroom makeover with designer Nan Sloan. We just don't want to leave this place.
No, I want to move in.
I think I am moving in. We'll have to tell the homeowner.
Oh no, not
Anyway, you've got
lesbians
some
in the
great design
annex.
secrets you're going to share with us. What are we looking at here?
Well, the reason I pulled this picture is I just really like what they've done with the window.
I only
what
have
I
one
love about
photo in
this
my
is
hands.
There's, all of these patterns going on with
Oh,
it.
it's been ransacked. Sorry, this is a room design? For what? Post-burglarization? It's a little bit... Wait, what is that photo? Is that this one?
Just a little clit of cheese. Just a small clit of cheese, thank you.
This looks very like Provence, palatial, turn of the 19th century. Why is there so much on the floor?
And a lot of dark colors, but it works. And you've got this wallpaper down here, this, heavy-duty paisley up there, a lot of pattern, a
bit
lot
Novimpia.
of dark colors. And then, the window treatment, that is also, very dark, but it frames the window, and this is the focal point. They've got the furniture in front of there.
All the mess on the floor is the focal
contrast,
point.
This room doesn't feel dark.
Looks fresh.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it
really
does-
does.
And always
It
so
does
much
look
fun.
dark,
Thanks.
but I don't hate it
And
as
remember,
much as...
with just a little
Oh!
imagination, you can make your decorating dreams come true for less.
Jill!
I'm Joan Steppen. Thanks.
Well, I think I do have to say that the fact that this video isn't an hour long makes me go, oh my goodness, maybe we didn't hate today as much. I just don't understand why everything was yellow. Why was everything yellow in the 90s? Why was it meant to be like sunshine in the room, yellow? Yellow to me, it's such an overwhelming colour, especially if it's like soft yellow, I can sort of understand, but it's never, is it? It's always this dehydrated piss yellow, America's Next Top Model makeover, platinum hair yellow, which is just yellow. I also don't quite understand the idea of cornering off. If your room is so big that you can corner it off into 2 individual spaces, it's no longer small in my opinion. And when you can make a clothing nook, I feel like there has to be light. You can't just be like, and everybody gets dressed in the dark. I do think the 90s had a prolific obsession with skirts, and I don't know why that is. Why is that? Why did everything need a doily or a skirt? You can have something, but no one can know you have it because it has to wear a skirt. I don't remember my mum putting skirts on everything. We did have a lot of doilies in the house, though. Dust magnets. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen. I want to say a huge thank you to the huge influx of new Patreons. You guys are allowing my Chanel to thrive and survive. Over on the Patreon, we have all of Project Runway Season 2, all the way up to the finale. We are also reacting to The Traitors UK, which I believe we are up to episode 8 or 9 now. I'm just about to do 9. And we also do live watch party reactions to I Wanna Marry Harry. If you want to join the Patreon, check the link in the description box below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orkos Emoji, Carol Sturm, Jojo, Radika Madala, A Literal Pipefish, Ank, Iva, AJ Padilla, Angie, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Blair 130, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cammy Bryan, Catfish 66, Catalina, Seraph, ContraPoints, Danny, Danielle Sierra, Delenn Irving, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Goth Hoblin, James Azen Girl, Jennybeth Herman, Jenny Talia, Colt, Lauren Kylie, Leanne Jones, Les Banana, Lytle Sizuries, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Marvin David, Marzipar, Martinita, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan LeVay, Miss Kiss, OKS Kyle, Overdrive Pixie, Rainy Raylin, Romy Rain, Rupreet, Sarah Maria, Safety Pin Grin, Semyaza Meridoc, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, TNS Mum, Taylor Oney, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Mackers, Track, Windy Potato, Worm, and Wuzgadunsk. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of, when in doubt, put a skirt on it.